Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and the holiday expeditions, the expedition replays is usually what we call it, are in full swing. So, if you don't know, at the end of the year, usually at the end of November, this year it's a little bit early, we do what is called the the expedition replays. Essentially, they take older expeditions and they let us do them again in case you missed them from like a year or two ago, or this year, like maybe you didn't have enough time to complete the expeditions earlier in the year. You have a second chance, but you only get 2 weeks apiece. So you have to get in there and get it done quickly. Thankfully, they shorten them. They make them easier to do, so you should be able to knock them out pretty quickly. So let's jump into the details. I will link the actual detail page down below in the description. But here are the details for what's happening over the holiday season until middle of January. So, Holiday Expeditions 2025. Hello, everyone. It's been another incredibly busy year for No Man's Sky. We're honestly amazed at how quickly 2025 has flown past. And so happy and humbled to be back here wrapping up the year with the return of our now traditional Expedition Reduxes. We hit the ground running in January this year with the release of a huge Worlds Part 2 update, which furthered the transformation of the universe with new stars and planets, mountains and oceans, creatures and biomes, and lore. The team felt very passionate about this return to some of the more fundamentals of No Man's Sky, and we could sense that the anticipation building for this follow-up to Worlds Part 2, so the positive reception felt incredible. In the months that followed, we introduced bone hunting and fossil design in Relics, deepened the planetary settlements in Beacon, and brought multi-crew self-assembled ships in Voyagers. A feature that we hoped players would like, but we couldn't possibly have anticipated the response. We saw the highest number of simultaneous players in the game since we launched 9 years ago. And so many astonishing and creative builds. Some of the team just like to sit docked in the space anomaly and watch your extraordinary creations fly in and out. It is awesome. I think for me, the Voyagers update this year was the biggest one of the year. Worlds Part 2 was massive, but Voyagers, adding in that level of ship building was amazing. So, let's get into the details of what the schedule is going to be. So, upcoming remixed expeditions. Beachhead, which is going on right now. This is the Mass Effect Expedition. It runs from November 7th until the 18th. The inhabitants of Space Anomaly have detected something impossible. A fluctuation in history already written. A new pattern is emerging in the stories of the ancient Gek, Corvettes, and Viking. Something is coming, a legendary weapon that always appears whenever it is needed. So, that is happening right now, and it goes until the 18th of November. Get in there. If you don't have the Normandy, which is the Mass Effect ship, this is your chance. This is a second chance. This one came out, I believe, 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. So this is an older expedition that a lot of people, if you're brand new, don't even know you didn't have a chance to do. Get it done now. 2 weeks, November 18th. And then on November 19th, the Titan Expedition begins. This is the first one we had this year with Worlds Part 2 back in January. Chart a dazzling array of new stars and worlds formed in Worlds Part 2. Gas giants, endless oceans, and cloud-skimming mountains. Earn exclusive rewards, including a unique living ship dredged from the inky depths of the water world. This is very awesome. It starts on the 19th, and it goes until December 2nd. So that's when we'll be able to get the cool new living ship. That was really, really cool if you missed it earlier this year. And then we have the Relics Expedition. That begins on the 3rd of December, and it goes until the middle of December, the 16th to be specific. Sign up with the Galactic Paleontology, Paleontology? I don't know how to say that. Oh my God, I can't read. Society, and join the community in a journey to recreate ancient life forms, uncover secrets left undisturbed for millennia, and earn a completely living stone appearance override. So you get the cool stone armor when you get this one. But again, this does not start until the 3rd of December, and it goes until the 16th. And then we have the Corvette Expedition. This is when they introduce the Corvette. So this is all building, and I'm assuming this is not going to be on the original Switch. We still don't have Corvettes on the original Switch, so if you're an original Switch player, this is probably where you're not going to get any expedition like updates. The patch will probably not come out for you because this doesn't exist on the Switch. Anyway, on the 17th of December until the end of December, so for Christmas, we are doing the Corvette Expedition. Your former starship has been damaged beyond repair, and the Sentinel Horde is closing in. Assemble your own Corvette-class starship, maximize its stats and potential, and take refuge among the stars. Earn an array of exclusive rewards, including the one-of-a-kind Mecha Mouse robot companion. Very, very cool companion. You can get that. Again, middle to end of December, the 17th through the 30th of December. And then finally, this is the one that a lot of people were having problems with because they shortened it. It was already a 2-week expedition, and it was a 3-week, and they shortened it to 2 weeks. So if you did not get the Breach Expedition, the most recent one, then you're in luck. They're replaying it in January. So from the 31st of December, basically from January 1st until the 13th, traverse a desolate and abandoned universe, confronting both the awe and horror that lurks in deep space. Follow the tale of the ill-fated fireship Arcadia. Step into the zero gravity and scavenge modules from its wreckage to enhance your own Corvette builds. Complete milestones to earn a set of ancient, powerful Atlas-themed Corvette modules. So this is a replay of the one that, like, if you're on PS4 or the Xbox One, this thing came in really hot, really fast. I think you had like a week and a half to do it. So if you did not get it done, if you did not have enough time, you have a second shot at it in January from the 31st of December until the 13th of January. So that is the holiday schedule for the Expedition replays. Hopefully, you guys are getting in there and getting them done because this is it. You never know what the Expedition replays are going to be next year. They kind of pick and choose which ones they do. So you never know. We might not get the Mass Effect ever again. So if you don't have the Mass Effect Normandy, get it done right now. Get it done and follow the schedule. The schedule might change depending on like if there's bugs or any issues, but I highly doubt it. It doesn't usually change. If anything, they might shorten it, but I don't think they can shorten it beyond or shorter than 2 weeks. Anyway, hopefully you guys are excited about the Expedition replays. If you are, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.